We have a mayor in Fort Lauderdale who answers to corporate special interests. He answers to Debbie. He answers to all of them. And in this case, you have Elon Musk, who wants to build an underground tunnel in South Florida.
By the way, we're at sea level, people.
We're at sea level. You got shit coming out of pipes.
We can't. They have such an infrastructure problem in Fort Lauderdale that when there's a heavy rain, there's sewage in the streets. So this book is called Tunnel of Love and River of Sludge. And that's Mayor Trantelis right there with his buddy Elon Musk.
And all you have to know, anyone who says, why would Mayor Trantelis do this and put so many people in harm's way with this underground tunnel? And listen, if enough attention is put to it, it's probably not going to go through. But even if there was a chance that it could, and you think about how many people would be adversely affected by it, why would he do this?
Well, so
there's one reason. Why would he do it?
Money.
Corporate special interests.
So they're wanting the plan. The idea of the tunnel is that they would have these little like pods that would at super speed bring people from downtown Fort Lauderdale to the beach. Okay, like this an underground transportation to bring people.
If that doesn't reek of I'm a rich person and I just want to throw money at something because that's just what I want and that's what I'm going to do, could not think of a more vain thing, because let's face it.
So read the story. So that's part of the story.
Once upon a time, there was a megalomaniacal oligarch that wanted another way to waste inordinate sums of money. Looks like he missed the space race. There was also a feckless mayor of a city by the sea that was looking for a useless project or a way to line his pockets. Even though his city was at sea level and suffered from a crumbling infrastructure, it really is crumbling, wherein sewage ruled the streets, he was more interested in a photo op with the oligarch and its great photography. They decided to build an unnecessary tunnel, even though billions of dollars are needed to save the citizens of the city by the sea, and you'll need billions more after you build that tunnel. The end.
Did you like that? Did you like my story?
His company is called The Boring Company. I mean, that's one hell of a name, let me tell you.
They're boring
Company. Yeah, it's boring. Yeah, well.
And yeah, I did hear about the special tunnel that he built basically just for himself. And that's just great and all. But especially given that a building in Surfside just crumbled into the ocean, the fact that they're talking about doing like
for worst PR right now, Dean, with all due respect.
I just don't understand. First of all, when you're a city that literally has sewage coming up to the streets when it rains, you've got a real infrastructure problem. Where do you get off worrying about building a tunnel to transport people from downtown to the beach? And they're doing it like they're going to be promoting beach living. Hello, Jill. Dean, your buildings are going to be crumbling into the ocean.
Seriously. Jill, if you're still here, I mean, you can even write in the chat about your experience living in Fort Lauderdale and the issues that, one would experience.
Who is that? Who did you know? Who's that?
My friend Jill is here. She lives up. She's my friend from Boston. She lives in Worcester. And she's a Republican, but it's all good. So, when she lived in Fort Lauderdale, I can only imagine that there were various issues in terms of the infrastructure, in terms of the water, just various things. It never ceases to amaze me, though, that despite what just happened in Surfside, that you're going to get involved with this?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. The timing is really bad. And, everybody in Fort Lauderdale is forever complaining about crumbling infrastructure. So the fact that this is what he's jumping onto is just so absurd, people. It might as well be a Space Force.
And it's going to be so interesting to see what his political ambition is, because his district is Ted Deutsch's district. And I don't see him ever lifting a finger to challenge power. So I wonder if he is just going to sit around hoping that there's something that opens up for him, or if he's going to, maybe he tries to run to go to Tallahassee. I mean, you never know what he's going to do, but it's just, again, It's dirty.
He's feckless.
Well, it's dirty. He is. He's, like I said,
He is.
he's not a jerk, but
He's just feckless. He's just
he's just going to do what he's going to do because the money's good and it's going to offer him other opportunities in other areas. And
yeah, maybe he'll turn out being a nice lobbyist for the Boring Company.
Look at what happened with Tom Perez. He's the top. He takes Debbie Wasserman Schultz's position. He parlays it into one of the biggest anti-union busting law firms. And now he's running for governor of Maryland.
Tom Perez is running for governor?
He is.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, Larry Hogan ain't losing. Unless he's termed out, I don't know what the laws are.
Perez has no personality. I'm sorry. I don't see him winning any sort of elected position.
Here are the facts. I'm going to run for governor of Maryland.
Has he won? What is his background? Does he have an elected office that he's won?
Yeah, I was elected to the DNC chair. Doesn't that count for anything?
That doesn't count. So he's not electable by regular people, is my point.
I was the labor secretary for Obama.
Okay, that's not an elected position.
No, but it's a position. Here are the facts.
No, now you're getting into Biden. All right, so I think that's it. I did put a pollinator, but I don't really have the energy for going into pollination.
Thanks for watching. If you want to support our mission to transform politics into service, please like this video, subscribe, follow us on social media, and consider joining our Patreon, where you'll get early access to our interviews as well as other exclusive content. Links are in the description. Peace out.